Ask Reddit.
What secret are you keeping right now? Rachel and Mark are hooking up and nobody else in the department knows except me. Edit. This isn't a reference to a television show. Wait till Ross finds out. He always suspected. My buddy and his wife are expecting their second kid. He got really drunk one night and told me the news with the biggest smile on his face. I'm the only one who knows right now. My happy wholesome secret. Not even his wife knows. My best friend told me he and his wife were expecting, and I was the only person who knew for a while. It was such a hard secret to keep. Then, they found out the sex of the baby with the intention of not telling anyone. One day, my best friend and I were talking and he was just so excited about being a dad that he accidentally slipped and said my son. We both just looked at each other and didn't say anything. I then had to go 5 months without telling a soul. It was so hard not to slip up. Sometimes, secrets are worth keeping. My buddy is planning on leaving his wife, mostly because he found out that his kid isn't actually his. And he suspects the one she's pregnant with isn't either. Damn. That's rough. My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Oh zoo zoo. Zoo zoo. When I kai. Darn you, Azuzu. I put you through college and this is how you repay me? Poops on face? What the fuck? I have a chocolate bar in my backpack. It's mine and I rarely have chocolate and I'm not sharing it. You devil you. Worst one on here. Truly a miracle it hasn't been moderated. I've reported it for being evil.
You are the enemy of the people. Right, there's hiding your cancer from family, and there's this. Literally Satan. Devil is the chocolate's carob.
That the operations manager at my work, who is a cunt to the core, her name is actually Karen, shocker, is under investigation for several incidents that should hopefully get that snake canned. Also, I was the one in 10th grade that accidentally shit my pants in class, and those were my boxers in the trash can in the bathroom. I also know a Karen that's about to get shit canned. Fingers crossed, good buddy. Karen 2, return to the lagoon. Excellent use of shit canned. I ate some dollar store cookies yesterday and then shit myself 20 minutes later. This is my favorite so far. Much appreciated, sparkly butthole. I admire your sparkle, it's something I lacked yesterday. I've hooked up with my best friend's older sister a few times. Sean Spencer, is that you? Come on son. South Park police chief, nice. The only crime is she isn't doing it with me. Where were these horny older sisters when I was a kid?
I really do care about it that much, but I'm 29 and still a virgin. I was raised super religious, so dating was out of question. I started losing my faith when I was 23. Another secret. I feel like I'm so far behind when it comes to dating that I never really found the courage to even ask anyone out. Edit. Thank you everyone for the support and the awards. It really means a lot. There's a legend on the internet that if you stay a virgin until you're 30, you'll become a wizard. Finally. A goal I can actually reach. There goes my dream of being a wizard. You missed out on the robe and hat and everything. Well, Hagrid, you probably shouldn't have opened the Chamber of Secrets.
Not keeping it anymore. But I was born with cleft lip and palate. So when people asked about my scars, I said I got into a knife fight. I was also like 7 inches taller than everyone and a hockey goon. So all my private school friends thought I was just a badass. My family doesn't know I walked out of my job nearly 4 weeks ago. I had 2 solid interviews that fell through afterwards and I'm still looking. I think I'll get a call back after the job interview I had today. I'm too embarrassed to tell them because I don't want any more financial help from them. I'm late on rent and broke. The last time I went to my mom's house I stole a couple rolls of toilet paper. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect this comment to blow up. Thank you for the kind words everybody. Making me a bit teary-eyed at the moment.
As a mom, don't let yourself become homeless before you let her know what's going on. They love you. Hugs.
My mom let me go homeless. My mom is the kind of person that would write this comment while not connecting the dots that her own son is homeless. Last Christmas I had to go to the ER because my nuts hurt extremely bad. Told my parents that they just started hurting out of nowhere. I actually tried doing the destroy dick December thing and I busted 6 nuts in one day. I was at the ER for 3 hours and they had to take an ultrasound of my balls. Edit for more info. I was diagnosed with epididymitis and I stopped the challenge after that. Last Christmas, I damaged my nuts. The very next day, I came anyway. This year, to save me from tears, I'll nut upon someone special. I recently explored a kink of mine that I'd wanted to try for a long time. And I hated every second of it. The trouble is that the woman I did it with is a close friend who essentially did it as a favor. She asks me how it was, and I have no idea how to say it felt weird and gross, so now I feel like a shit friend. Edit. So a lot of people are suggesting that I just be open and tell her it wasn't all I thought it would be. I will try this, so I thank you all for your advice. One of my life goals was to learn to fly airplanes. As a birthday gift a few years back, my wife splurged well beyond our usual budget and bought me my first 3 flying lessons. It was such a meaningful gift. Too bad I found flying to be pretty boring. I didn't enjoy much of the flying lessons. It felt like work, not a fun hobby, which is unsurprising considering pilot is a job. I liked some aspects of it, and I could see it maybe being fun once it got easier, but then there was the instructor talking about how expensive it is and the other frustrating aspects, logistics, etc. So I learned that it wasn't really a life goal of mine after all. But the point is, learning that was well worth it, and I cherish the gift of that knowledge. Far better to check it off the bucket list as a no than go to my grave never getting around to trying it. I told my wife all of this, and it didn't upset her. She knew I was genuine in my gratitude for the gift, even if I didn't enjoy the actual piloting. So tell your friend how much you appreciate it and that you're glad you were able to settle the issue for yourself. Be positive and honest, and your friend will understand. Maybe it was weird and gross 'cause she was a friend. Could be different with someone you weren't close to in that way. Pegging, right? Scat play? Did she take a dump on your chest op? Barf in my mouth.